guys, this is back from Naruto What If, and welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so, and turn on all post notifications, so you're aware every single time that I post another video. Also, make sure to pop down there in the description and join the Discord. Anyways, guys, this is What If Yugito adopted Naruto. So, I hope this What If does well, and hopefully. So, if you guys want to show me your support for the What If, and actually that you like the What If, make sure to subscribe. Anyways, guys, let's get right into What If Yugito adopted or raised Naruto. Anyways, guys, let's get right into the background info for this What If. So essentially, for this What If to make sense, here's what would have to happen. Yugito is no longer Yugito Ni, but is now Yugito Namikaze, the younger sister of Minato Namikaze. Yugito had the two tails Masasabi sealed within her by an enemy village in order to rip out of her at some point and attack the leaf. Though this was a failed attempt, since somehow Yugito managed to become friends with her tailed beast and bond with it. Yugito, of the night of the Kyuubi attack, will be a 17-year-old Kunoichi. Minato, the loving brother of Yugito, would tell Yugito to go hide and stay away from the Kyuubi and its devastation. But Yugito wouldn't care. If she wanted to help, she would help. Minato, knowing that his young, wise, and somewhat thoughtful sister wouldn't deter away from her brother, knowing that it's her way of showing love and affection. Soon, Yugito would then be transported to the fight with Minato against the masked man, who they both determined to be Madara Uchiha. Yugito would then leap into the air, trying to slice at Madara with her claws, but he would dodge. When Madara did this, he would taunt her, calling her weak, pathetic, and a pitiful worm. Yugito would then increase the speed of her slashes in anger, managing to inflict 2 mere scratches on him. Yugito would then be kicked in the chest by Madara, having a fireball hit her point blank in the face and being sent flying. Minato would teleport behind Yugito, teleporting behind her and catching her midair. Minato would then tell Yugito that she'll be okay before teleporting away and trying to shove a Rasengan into Madara. Surprisingly, Madara would phase through this using Kamui, but then Minato would teleport to the top of a tree before decimating Madara's body into the ground and teleporting him, the nine-tailed fox, and Yugito away from Obito and to Kushina, who is currently giving birth to Naruto. Minato would then seal the nine tails within a newborn Naruto, entrusting the life of Naruto to his sister Yugito. Yugito would then cry. She wished that Minato didn't have to leave. She wished that she could share more memories, more and more with Minato. She wished that her new family didn't have to separate so quickly. She wanted to be an aunt, not a mother. She wasn't ready, but knew that she must. Minato would tell Yugito in his dying breaths that he will always love her in this life and beyond, before passing along with Kushina to the Pure Lands. Yugito would stand up right next to the spot where the dying Kushina and Minato once laid, picking up the obnoxiously loud Naruto, crying far and wide. The touch of his new mother would bring his crying to a halt, and his tears that once washed down his face like a wavy tide would disappear, bringing a smile to Yugito's face. Yugito would then carry and take Naruto to the fourth Hokage's residence, since it was passed down to her after his death. Naruto was a playful child who brought joy to Yugito's heart, and the sense of wanting to love this child forever would wash over her mind many times over. But she knew that she must teach Naruto and train him. Naruto would firstly be taught the fact that he's a Jinchuriki, shedding light on the topic and why he sometimes may get weird stares occasionally. Secondly, Yugito would enlighten Naruto on the ninja world and how she's not really his mother, and how the fourth Hokage and Kushina really are his mother and father, as well as the fact that Kushina is also a Jinchuriki. Naruto, when hearing this, will be a little surprised, but would tell Yugito, "It doesn't matter, Mom. I'll still love you the same." Yugito would smile, going on to teach Naruto other things like history in the ninja world, For example, the endless battles between Madara and Hashirama, which shaped the world they live in today. She would also mention how she actually fought against Madara Uchiha the night of his birth. Naruto, hearing this, would want to hear so much more, but it was past his bedtime, and Yugito knew that the story was for another day. When Naruto woke up, eager to learn more, Yugito would teach him ninjutsu and how to control the chakra within his body, as well as how to keep the nine tails within him contained and controlled, using methods that she previously used to get good with Matatabi. Slowly but surely, the scary Kurama wouldn't frighten Naruto and wouldn't really bother him at all, because to him, it was like having a roommate. Anyways, Naruto would go on to learn Yugito's fire chakra nature through extensive training, along with free jutsu of hers. The fire rat jutsu, the mouse hairball, and the fireball jutsu. This was achieved by Yugito taking a small portion of Matatabi's chakra and placing it within Naruto forever. This chakra would lay dormant in Naruto to help him perform jutsu like the mouse hairball and other Matatabi-based techniques. Naruto had been absorbing these training methods from his mother, while simultaneously coming up with a new jutsu, which he called Blue Flamed Fireball Jutsu. This jutsu combined the potent chakra of Matatabi within Naruto and fused with it, fused with a fireball jutsu. When Yugito learned that Naruto could do this, she would be proud, classifying it as a A-rank jutsu, since alone the fireball jutsu is a B-rank jutsu. So combine that with the powerful chakra of a tailed beast, and it's made exceptionally more powerful. Yugito, not wanting any damage or destruction caused by the jutsu, would advise Naruto not to use it too much. Yugito may not have known this while assessing the jutsu and classifying it as an A rank, but the blue flame fireball also has a lock-on effect, being able to chase opponents from distances of up to about 30 to 50 meters. Yugito, while training with Naruto, would tell him to go all out against her and to show her his true power. Naruto would throw himself at his mother, trying to catch her off guard with a punch, but Yugito would laugh, asking him if this is all he can do. Naruto would then kick Yugito in her stomach, sending her flying up into the air. Yugito will tell Naruto that for a little kid, he's pretty good while flying, but not enough, before telling him that she has a surprise up her sleeve. Naruto would then shoot a blue-flamed fireball at Yugito. Yugito would quickly move out of the way, aiming at Naruto with her claws, as she was then caught off guard and sent flying towards Naruto by the attack. Yugito would be sent flying in the direction of Naruto, who's preparing a kick. Yugito, to avoid this, would transform into the Two Tails Matatabi, blocking all contact with the technique and absorbing it into her raw skin. Naruto would then be too frightened by the majestic blue flames engulfing the mysterious creature, telling it sorry. Even though he's seen scary things like the Nine Tails before, he was just too frightened. Yugito would then come out of the form, landing on the ground with little injury at all, and telling Naruto that he did great. This would lighten and brighten up Naruto, emerging a smile on his face, before being pulled into a warm hug by Yugito. Naruto would be entered into the academy by Yugito, having his very first class tomorrow morning. Naruto would be so excited to make friends and to learn new things, getting to class very early and conversing with Choji and Shikamaru. Aruka would walk into the classroom, introducing himself to all of the students as their new teacher. Naruto would be very quick to answer most questions, learning most of the stuff that they talked about at home a while back. Naruto was quickly accepted by many students and had showed his talent the most when it came to fighting with his classmates. Soon, many people, mostly girls, who were hardcore fans of Sasuke Uchiha, migrated to liking and admiring Naruto Uzumaki, the much more kind out of the two, as well as the fact that He is also a survivor, one last survivor of the Uzumaki clan. They idolized him off of hard work, his personality, and looks, which was much better compared to liking Sasuke off of pure looks alone. Sasuke soon felt a little bitter. He missed having people who always crowded him and who fangirled over him. All in all, he felt kind of lost. He no longer felt like the famed Uchiha prodigy and the last survivor of his clan, but he felt like an outcast who you could best describe as lonely. Eventually, the time of daily fighting against each other for the academy students would come, and to Sasuke's and Naruto's delight, they were pinned against each other to have a brawl to see who is stronger. Aruka would tell the two students to go, as they rushed at each other with full throttle and no remorse. But you'll have to see in the next part. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I definitely enjoyed it, and make sure to hit the like button and slap subscribe. Anyways, guys, turn on all notifications so you're aware of every single time that I post another video, and I love you all. Peace.